My name is Rami. I'm the CEO and founder of Setline, and welcome to our first presentation. Setline was built around a simple idea. Engineers shouldn't waste time fighting their tools. Most CAD workflows today are still manual, repetitive, and error-prone. So that's why I really came up with the idea of SheetAgent. It's a system, and as you start using it, you will start feeling the benefit of it. It automates your entire sheet creation while still giving you control. After all, we're all engineers and we're all extremely creative and smart, and we want to control the process from beginning to end. So Sheet Agent is going to be there for you to help out and to hopefully minimize time spent on sheets so you can focus on what matters, design and implementation. After you've finished installing the program, how to use it, I'm currently in 2026. However, we support both 2026 and 2025. It's exactly the same. Where to find this program? Simply you go up to the ribbon at the end. You can find Setline, which is our name. Press it, and then you can see Sheet Agent up on the ribbon too. Simply click it, and a small UIX, which is just your visual helper, opens up. This is going to be common across all our features. Uh, the key in development was always consistency between one tab to another. So once you learn one and you switch to another one, it's going to be seamless. You don't have to learn more tools. It's very self-taught. We'll go through just quickly what each of these tabs means. A single viewport, this is your single focused viewport for detailing, such as maybe your grading sheets, your existing conditions. Think about it as if it's a just one single viewport where you put your design in. This excludes, of course, any support viewports such as your legends. These are not part of this. Uh, Key maps, etc. So this is just to help you start or to help you figure out a way to start your program or your project. Multiple viewports, this is dual usually or more than two viewports. Think about these as your plan and profiles, plan and duplicates where you want a top viewport and a bottom viewport that both show design and not support. Again, these are all excluding any support VPs. Support VPs can be added to any function. PDF details. Comes up from my personal pain, as the industry is shifting a lot into PDF details and less CAD, which sounds counterintuitive, but a lot of cities, a lot of universities, if you work with those kind of clients, they all have their own details and they want you to use the PDF and not CAD. So, and everyone knows this pain. Including PDF or inserting PDF is such a pain, to be honest. So you must insert one page at a time, extract it, then move it around. So this will be extremely helpful. You'll tell the program, hey, this is the range of pages or these pages I need you to include from uh, a PDF document, and it's going to put it, arrange it for you so it all fit in one sheet, multiple sheets, etc. It's all, again, customizable. Key plans are unique. Key plans, think about it when you have very large project, and we all know CAD is great until CAD is too big or the programs are way too big. That our sheets start now really slowing down. So what we end up doing is breaking them into subsets. For example, if it's a very large site and we need to create, I don't know, let's say 3 or 4 separate files that include the sheets for grading or for drainage, just an example, we end up separating those. But at the end, we really need a place where overview pages are created that reflect what you've done. So that's what key plan is. Also, key plan. serve as a bridge between your subsets, which you are focusing on, so you don't have to recreate those styles or copy paste them. And every time you want to update, you must update manually. This takes care of all those back and forth, and it's automated. And then also you can use those key plans to reference them in your small key maps, which becomes very difficult if you are breaking the files into small. So this is simple uh, introduction. As time goes by, currently we are on version 1.9.10. In the next week or so, there's going to be a 1.911, and as time goes, we will transition to V2.0 so far. Uh, this is your panel. This is consider this your friend, your support. Everything that you need is here. Uh, we're gonna just cycle through those to explain the basic of the program. Uh, single VP, as we said, it's a single viewport that you will use to document your design. You can see on top of each of these tabs, which we'll cycle through soon. This is your helper. Basically, consider the top part is what you've done so far. What's the next step that you need to do? Are you missing support blocks like north arrow, scale bar, attributes, which are your fields names? You can see anything that is grayed out currently. That's mean you are not at that stage yet to do. So if you press it, nothing happened. You can always hover on top of the button and that explain what this button does. Import title block, if it's not obvious when you hover over it, it will explain that it imports your title block as an extra. Import sheet name, it import a CSV file that includes the names in it. We are still working on figuring out an Excel import because CSV file is not as helpful. Set viewport size, this is where you tell the program, this is the area that you can use to create a maximum or to use to create our viewports. Set viewport or support viewports, these are two. This is where you define your support viewports such as legends, keynotes, and there is the preview support VP. This is when you bring that into the document itself. Add-ons. Uh, think about these as your helpers. This is where you add things to your sheets. You want to add attributes. You want to add north arrow. You want to change your match lines. You want to change your key map patches. You want to change how your match line style should be, which we'll go over all of these uh, in a separate session. Sheet management, this is where you edit your sheet names, things change, or you're very happy with the program, and then you finish, let's say, a layout sheet C200, and you wanna recreate the exact same. You just copy the or save as the document, and you come here and you edit the sheet name, and then everything gets changed, so you don't have to do it manually. Uh, and there is always sheet set manager, which is the normal, it's just a small helper, so you don't do it manually into sheet set manager. And there is always the sync to sheet set manager. This is when you delete or you add tiles and you want to add it to sheet set manager. This is what you simply press and it automatically add that to it. There is the project management, which is if you're fed up and you don't like it and you want to delete or you want to simply reset what you've built and restart, you simply reset it. If you want to help us or you find a bug, you simply report a bug, you describe your issue, and we receive it on our end. Uh, you want to hide this panel, you simply hide it. You just press the button. I have too many screens, so it comes up on the next screen. And health. Health is a helper. Currently it's empty because we have nothing. It's a helper more of a QC and QA support where let's say we are rushing and we miss adding a north arrow on a certain sheet or all sheets, it's gonna tell us there is a north arrow missing. If a scale bar that we use is dynamic, but the scale used is missing, it's gonna tell us, hey, on this sheet we have a missing scale bar. Your dynamic scale bar does not have it, and it tells you exactly which sheet is missing. If the names are missing, similarly, it's going to show you. If there's a drift in your background that's detected after you created those sheets, it tells you, hey, there's a drift in the background. Do you like to change or update? If there's alignment drifts, this is where it gets detected. It works hand in hand with this small healthy button here, this healthy change. If it's green, that means everything is good. If it's an orange warning, that means there's something off. If it's critical, that means it needs your attention. Something has to be reviewed by you and it should not be skipped. You can, of course, the program will never stop you from doing what you need to do, but it's always a place to read. The messaging will always come in health. So these two are complementary and help you out throughout the program. So this is for single viewport. As you can see, as you're going to switch to another uh, system, which is multi-viewport, you can see that it's pretty similar. The top is always consistent, so it gives you consistency between each tab and tab that you're using. Import title block, it's all the same. You can see small changes here because it's a multiple viewport. We're just going to help you and the program stay efficient. You will choose what you want to do. In this case, you can choose plan profile, plan duplicate. You can start from one alignment, add more alignment as you go down, and the program will keep building based on that defined uh, version of your design. Same, it's gonna add-ons are very similar. You can see them, they're very, very similar to uh, the original single viewport. The difference here, you will start seeing profile view instead of just viewport because now you have multiple viewports that you can control. Similar here, the sheet management is exactly the same, and the project management is also the same, just so we build consistency between tabs. PDF details is also same start. This one is different up here. It's gonna just tell you which PDF file you are using, just in case you want to do a quick glance and you don't want to open the XREF and go through what you've included here. It's just gonna tell you the page count, uh, the detail sheets, numbers created, uh, where we typically don't include scale, nor a north arrow, so you'll only need naming. So that's why it's just distilled down. You can see that it's slightly or lighter than the rest because that's all we need in this PDF one. And the key plan is it's its own beast. As I said, this is not a program, or this is not the place where you create. This is only where you manage. That's why there's no much creation here beside the overview, if unless you want to build it. This is proprietary system for us where we can read your files. Think about it as an XREF without the XREF headaches. So simply it will read what you've done and it will bring them into this master place where all other documents, if you want to use, they can read those for key maps. And this place will be where your overview plan is. Very similar, the rest, the add-ons, configure north arrow, scale bar. Just try to simplify it to not add all the buttons where it's not needed, so we have it targeted. But basically, that's it. That's our simple program. You can see it growing. You can see a few more tabs coming up in the future. I'm gonna not tell you about it much because they're not ready and they're still being tested. But as it grows, as we introduce new feature, uh, this is where you will see them happening. And since it's built by civil engineer, myself, and this is really for civil engineering, your help is absolutely critical for our success. Your suggestions are very, very important, and therefore we really want to serve you to the best. And if you want something, just let us know, and we'll go from there.